I'm not even gonna play the beat yet. You see, she's freaking out already, Montreal, because she has to do an intro. Like she done like every 4 days to prepare. Say Jamal's coming through. It's a big deal.
I even wrote it down.
It's a big deal. The financial guy linked it up. It's a big deal for us. You know what I mean? Our first big NFL, CFL guy on the show. You ready for the intro?
Okay. If it sucks, we'll do try 2 and it'll be you.
Cheer! Montreal, my city.
Oh, yes.
Moon Chaser. Sister Knowledge. Tata in the building. With the beautiful locks. Tata, who do we have coming up right now?
Listen, I don't know, but good morning, Montreal. You know, lately you guys been seeing the videos of us. It's dark, it's early morning, but we're still here. And as usual, we're coming to you on, the Friday of the Fridays of day, the day after Halloween. I hope you guys still got your teeth in your mouth. Just saying, okay? But yes, like Weezy said, joining us today is Jamar Davon. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, you're right.
McGloster. He's been making a lot of headlines out. He's straight out of Newark, New Jersey. Ladies, we're going to find out if he's available or not. Coming soon to you on Daily News. But he's been lighting up the Gridiron in Montreal from the NFL to the CFL. So you know what, Jamar? Welcome to the Morning Detour.
Appreciate you for having me.
Okay, first. I'm not going to go first. Sometimes I tend to be eccentric like that. So let's talk about your experiences in Newark, New Jersey, and how that foundation, paved the way for where you are today.
My dad was a cop in Newark for like 25 years, I want to say. So for like 25 years. My mom was a paralegal at the U.S. Attorney's Office in Newark.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I was waiting. I was hearing it. I'm like, is he going to hit me with the next one?
My eyes started to tear up.
Paralegal, yes.
You come from black success.
Yeah.
You come from black success. Like the blueprint was already there for you. Did you feel that pressure coming in? Your dad is this big prestige. It's a prestigious job. Your mom is a paralegal for the U.S. Attorney. That's crazy. Your life is nice. So, I just want to ask him this before you go, Tata. With all the things that you've experienced, CFL, NFL, what does it feel like in this moment? Was it what you had imagined when you were a kid? Does it feel the same way now that you've been in the game for a long time? How do you feel in this moment? You've been in Montreal for 3 years.
Yeah.
You've done NFL. You've done CFL. How do you feel in this moment? 'Cause a lot of people interview you, prestigious Alex, and they never ask you guys, how do you guys feel knowing that you guys have done all these things? You've had these dreams. You've accomplished certain things. How do you feel in this moment?
Honestly, this is still a surprise to me, I grew up playing basketball, so when I was young, I wanted to go to the NBA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was my dream. My big brother was great in basketball, McDonald All-American. And,
so fast. Tata's like, yo, this whole family tree is nice.
There's so many different parts. I'm just still trying to figure out, you know what I mean?
No, we got time. We got time with you. We'll give you the full interview. We got time.
Yeah. So football wasn't even in the equation until I got to high school, and somebody was just saying, yeah, you tall, but you're also a big guy. You want to try out football. You might need to look that direction. So yeah, man, it's just a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to be here. I would never thought I'd be in Montreal in Canada, playing football. Team's doing really good and everything. So yeah, right now I'm just grateful for everything.
And how do you like Montreal?
I love it here.
What do you love about it?
I just love the city. I'm from Jersey. New York City's right there. Montreal reminds me of like a small New York City, like where I live at, especially. I live in Griffintown.
Griffintown? Okay.
Yeah.
The new, they want to chop off gentrification and intensification.
Don't get her started with the new elite, the new Forest Griffin. I would think you would live either Griffintown or Nuns Island, right? Like that's the thing that you.
Yeah, around that area.
Yeah,
it sounds about right. But like I was saying, though, paralegal, this, that, right? Was your parents athletic? Like, where did this come from? Yes, we know the size, and we don't want to stereotype, because you are tall. How tall are you? Like 6'7", right?
Yeah.
How you manage, I don't know. But okay. So how does this come about? Because, like you said, like Weezy was saying, your parents come from these prestigious backgrounds, all-American this, all that, kind of have it set out for you. How did you navigate, how did you gear towards that?
It's like playing football and everything. Yeah, my mom is not really into sports. She's just, I'm going to do my job, get it done. Your dad going to
Dude,
Doing the right
he gonna be there.
He gonna take it to the game
In the sidelines.
equipment. I ain't really gonna parlay with all of that.
Yeah, you know, so in high school, you know, I went to St. Anthony's in Jersey City, which is like 30 minutes from me. I used to take the train every morning, like 45 minutes to go to high school every morning, and I do the same thing. I got a basketball scholarship to go there. You know, I don't know if you guys know who Bob Hurley is.
Yeah, I know Bob Hurley is.
Yeah, that was my coach. That was my head coach, you know, in high school.
You played for Bob Hurley?
Yeah.
That dude's a legend.
Yeah.
And you ended up playing football, going to the NFL?
I got a crazy story.
Well, we right here. Hold on. Camera on Montreal My City exclusives. Bob Hurley stories. I mean, you know who we got in the building, the big man himself. We need the Bob Hurley story. I'll let you go.
Okay, so in high school, my senior year, well, before that, my junior year, I went to play football. Went to like 2 practices. Ended up tearing my MCL, fracturing my kneecap. Was done with sports for like the entire year. Came back my senior year. Tried to play basketball, but you know, like, you know, the surgery is like 9 to 12 months, you know, so missed the season and everything. So after the season, I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want to keep playing basketball or go play football or anything. So one day I'm just taking attendance to the office, it's like the last day of school. I'm taking attendance to the office. Syracuse O-line coach is in the office. I pass by the office. He stops me. We talking for a little bit. We exchange numbers. Don't hear from the guy for like a whole month. You know, next thing you know, I get a call in like June, like the end of the month of June. He's like, you know, you want to come to Syracuse on an unofficial visit? I'm like, yeah, sure. I'll come see the school. You know, I can't afford it. You know, Syracuse is like crazy. You know, yeah, you know.
David's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, so,
it ain't cheap to go there.
But
at all.
Tata, they have a Hilton on campus.
It's not there no more. They got rid of it. Yeah.
One of the most comfortable beds I've ever slept in my life. I love that.
On campus,
yeah.
Lord.
So whenever the play, I knew for the basketball guys because Chris Joseph went to Syracuse. So whenever your team played, even if you're playing at home, you'll spend the night before in the hotel, and it's on campus. NCAA is a beautiful thing.
Privilege.
NCAA is a beautiful
Privilege.
thing. I wish I was better at sports. I love Syracuse, but I'll let you go. So he finally called you a month later. And
yeah, he's like, come on an unofficial visit to Syracuse. I'm thinking he just want me to see the school, maybe walk on and everything. And then so I get there, I bring my dad, my brother. They show us around the whole university. And then at the end, he's like, you know, like we don't usually do this, you know, but we want to give you a full scholarship to come to Syracuse, and we'll teach you how to play offensive tackle.
Word. Okay. Listen, dreams really be coming true out here. Okay?
That's crazy. Okay. How shocked were you? So it's you, your dad, and your brother, right?
Yeah.
What did your dad say?
He answered for me. He's like, yeah, he accepts.
Didn't waste no time.
Not at all.
But you were a basketball player.
Yeah, I knew nothing about football at all.
How hard was it for you to learn? Because like I've been trying, like, you know, I watched Nick, I watched Nick Wright and Chris Broussard, so I know all the politics and the drama of the sport, what's going on with the different teams. I just can't understand the nuances. Like the play calling, the this, the that. Yeah. How hard was the playbook? Is as big as the encyclopedia.
Yo.
So you coming from basketball, you go on this unofficial visit. I didn't even knew there was unofficial visits. I didn't know this official visit because we watched He Got Game. You remember He Got Game?
That
he
I
went
do.
La La Dum Vida. You know what La La
That
Dum
I
is?
do.
We can't talk about, I don't want to offend, man. I don't know what happened on your visit, but you're coming from a basketball background. You go on this unofficial visit, and he's at the end of it, he offers you a full ride.
Yeah.
And you have no football knowledge. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Listen, well, look at you. But I have a question. So you had experience with NFL and now CFL, right? And people are always talking about the differences and about Canadian football, and people have different views on it and the comparison. What is your perspective, being someone who has actually played in both leagues?
CFL is definitely different. In my position, like the yard off the ball, like defense has to be a yard off the ball. I had to get used to that. Cause in NFL, you gotta get out there to a DN. You know, you gotta be quick. Here, if you go too fast, inside move right away. So you know, I had to be more patient. You know what I'm saying? So this field is bigger. The goalpost in front of the end zone was the biggest thing for me. I'm like, yeah, like it looks weird. You know what I'm saying? You know, that was like I'm like, dang, like it looks weird, but those are like some of the changes that I had to get used to. But to me, you know, my job is to protect the quarterback, and that's, you know, what I'm used to. It's what I do.
And how you liking your team?
I love my team. It's like a family. Probably the most close-knit team I've ever been on.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Let's speak about some of the teams that you've been on, because you did NFL, you did CFL. You have the list there too, because I had pulled it up before. When I was Googling you online, I just kept seeing all these interviews you did talking about your experience playing with Marshawn Lynch. I mean, and I didn't want to tap in. I didn't want, we always tell our guests, save it for the show. What was your experience being around Marshawn Lynch? Because Marshawn Lynch, I guess we can agree on it, Dave. He might be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just love his vibe. Marshawn Lynch, I love his. Marshawn Lynch to me is like the Ant-Man of football. I mean, he's unapologetic. He knows he's nice. He knows he can deliver. And when you get into that pocket where you have the skills and you can talk the shit and you can deliver, it's a different kind of energy. Everybody's talking about you and Marshawn Lynch. I didn't tap into the story. If you could give us the story here on the morning Detour this morning.
So basically, when I got there, he was hurt at the time. So he's just walking around the facility, just just cracking jokes everywhere. Like he walk in the O-line room during the meeting, like no matter middle of the meeting, coach talking, he just walks right in, sits in the back, eating hot Cheetos and everything. Like he just do whatever. He'll start the meeting, crack a joke, tell the coach how you can resume. Like he's just a wild dude, but yeah, he's just a cool dude though. Like I think at the time, I don't know if he was just starting his whole beast mode clothing line and everything like that. So dudes was tapping in with that and everything. But yeah, like the story I told was like he was sitting in the back and he was just going at the O-line coach the entire time, and like the whole O-line just laughing and laughing and laughing, and then he just gets up and walks out like nothing happened, you know what I'm saying? And he just did whatever he wanted around the facility because he had that much respect from coaches and players and everything like that. So yeah, that was basically like the story I was telling.
Well, listen, Marshawn could deliver. He could do whatever he wants.
Oh yeah, the boy run hard.
Do you miss some of the perks? I know, in terms of perks, it's different from the NFL to the CFL.
Oh yeah.
Do you miss some of the perks that the NFL brought you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Like what?
Because I'm gonna let you go into that because Dame is about to experience that just now. So I want you to give Dame, because I don't know, because in the NBA they have the rookie program where they bring in guys that have been in the league for a while to teach, prepare the rookies for the hoes and the girls and the money management, and look out for your friends that want you to start different businesses.
Wait, what was the first one?
The hoes. Yeah, the hoes.
Okay, you prepare them for
no, but
top of the list.
You guys seen when the NBA brought was it Brittany Griner? They brought Brittany Griner in, and she's like a super hoe, and they brought her in, and she broke it down because a lot of guys were getting catch. A lot of guys were getting catch, you know what I mean? So in football, what is that kind of apprenticeship between the rookie guys coming in with the OGs? Is there a similar program, or you guys just take it upon yourselves? Because football team is 54 guys. Yeah. 52 guys, 54 guys, something like that. A basketball team is like, what, 15 guys? Yeah. So is there an apprenticeship program between the rookies and the old heads besides the hazing?
I just think, I don't know if every team does it, but when I was on the Raiders, the veterans got together and we held a meeting, like for the rookies, like just telling them like, hey, you go out and, girls all in your face, just beware, you know what I'm saying? Or come in and ask us about who you talking to, because it's probably a good chance that we didn't talk to him too. You know what I'm saying?
Because me, I was still on this super hoe thing. I'm like, why you say super hoe? You know what I mean? I think at the same time, yes, but both people have, you know what I mean? I get the I just find it funny. I'm sorry. I just can't. We never got those little huddles in life. You know what I mean? We as girls didn't get those huddles in life. But we need to get those huddles in life,
but
too.
They're protecting millions of dollars. They're protecting the brand. I never heard anybody talk about it in football and basketball. I know there's those kind of classes just for everybody to protect themselves on all ends of the thing. Yeah. So I guess you guys take it upon yourself. Oh boy, it's crazy. NFL, CFL. Hit him with another one, Tata.
Yeah, no. So like Weezy was saying, you played for a bunch of different teams. I think it was San, Washington, and also the Ottawa and things like that. So out of all your experiences, every team is different, right? Which team did you have your best experience with so far?
Like CFL and NFL?
Yeah, Montreal Alouettes.
Oh yeah, Montreal. Yeah. Montreal is different out here. Just the fact that I've never won a championship in my life besides high school. Obviously St. Anthony, we were good. But yeah, like just winning the championship here last year. The city's been really appreciative of everything, and Like everywhere we go, like it's been a year. Everywhere I go, it's like congrats on the championship. Like thanks for bringing it to the city.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that. We love winners in Montreal.
And you know what it is, and a lot of people have this like preconceived stereotype and notion sometimes about athletes. You know what I mean? How empty in the head, just like that. You know what I mean? But you do more than just that. You know, you also are a mentor. You're a community worker. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what you do and why you do it?
So it kind of stemmed from college. You know, I'm a part of Omega Psi Phi fraternity, incorporated, and our frat used to always give back. You know, book drives, book bag drives, food drives. We did a Martin Luther King Day drive.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so it was already instilled in me from college, you know. So everywhere I go, I like to reach out, see what I can do for the community, especially the minority community. You know what I'm saying? Because where I'm from, it wasn't too good, you know. You know, and then you know the cities around us were also really bad. You know, the inner city and everything. So and I watched like some of my friends, you know, not make it out. Watched some of my friends make it out. So now, you know, I think it's only right that I help others. You know? So that's where it kind of stems from.
So you're looking about getting started as like something similar down here in Montreal?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, awesome.
Definitely.
Awesome.
That's what's up. Okay, so now we're gonna play one of the hardest questions that everybody's been talking about. Dave's already laughing. Dave's like, listen, I'm trying to get this mentorship about the whole. Like you can see this. He's still stuck in the. He's like, yo, I need Jamar to kind of give me the coaching, what to look out for, who not to talk to. But one of the biggest conversations happening online for the last couple months, right? Is between the football players and the basketball players. Now, historically, it's been a war of worlds, like especially in college, right? On the campus, at the parties, the football players want the girls, the basketball players want the girls. The girls can see the basketball players' faces because we don't wear uniforms. Football players, you guys are big, strong. You guys are much more physical than the basketball players, which is more of a finesse sport. One of the biggest questions a lot of people have been asking was, which football players can play in the NBA and which NBA players could play in the NFL? So I'm asking you, Dame, who's currently playing in NCAA. Then I got Jamal, who's played NCAA, NFL, CFL. In you guys' opinion, who do you guys think can go both ways? Now watch that. I know.
You see how I lean back?
Me personally, the NBA player that I feel like can play in the league, like in the NFL or like football in general, is Ant.
Ant, yeah. I feel
like you can just tell. You can, he has that.
What position?
Running back.
Running back, tight end?
I would say running back or like on defense. I don't know, but I running back or something. I don't know.
He's just a dog. I feel like you put him anywhere, for honestly.
What amazes me most about Ant is his attitude. You can't fake that. You can't make that up. His bravado, the way he comes out, he's like, I'm gonna get it. Like his whole attitude is just beautiful.
You can tell in the show on Netflix, Starting Five.
Starting Five. I'm gonna talk about that in the intro with Tata. I know she didn't watch it, so I gotta. So what I do is, guys, I mentioned it on one show, and hopefully she'll watch the show, and then we can follow up on the next show.
I don't watch nothing. I watch Love Is Blind.
She only gets 4 days off a month.
Yeah.
Works 3 jobs, university professor, working on her master's, and she has her own company where she counsels families and at-risk children, I guess.
Yo, this guy. One of these days, all I'm going to be doing is gardening, okay? And mowing a big lawn, a big piece of land.
Horticulture.
Yeah, you know what I mean? With my plants that I'm naming in alphabetical order.
Well, you could come to the Tata and Weezy farm. We're going to build a farm. So, maybe we could connect. We'll make a black farm, take some inner city youths. We'll go farming. Vida, you into farming? Yeah, horticulture. It's called horticulture. Who do you guys think from the NFL could play in the NBA?
That's a good question.
I think Mahomes got the handles, though.
I think NFL that could play NBA.
NFL could play NBA.
I'm gonna say like Myles Garrett, but like I don't know what position he would play. Honestly, you feel me? Because he's not like he's big in the NFL, but like he can't play big man.
He'll probably play a 3. He'll probably be a slasher.
Think so?
Probably a 3. What do you have, Dave? Tata don't know none of these niggas.
I'm relaxing.
I honestly don't even know. That's what's crazy. Like most of the guys that play in the NFL, they've played basketball at least once in their life. So like I can pretty much say like 90% of the guys. But the fine person, I don't know.
Yeah, I seen like Jalen Ramsey play it, Justin Jefferson play
basketball.
They all play.
I don't know how you guys do it. You guys play on teams with 50 other dudes. Basketball is only 15 guys. How do you guys even have an identity? How do you guys even differentiate, like, who's the top tier guys? In basketball, there's 15 guys. 7, 8 guys rotation. The rest guys are on the bench. We know who's not going to play. When it's 50 guys, how do you guys make sense of this in the locker room? There's a lot of Axe spray. There's a lot of deodorant. I don't know how y'all make sense of it. Like, how do you guys, I know in the NFL, you know the hierarchy, you know the top, who got the fancy car in the park line. But how do you guys make sense of it in the locker room? Because it's always this politics between the basketball players and the football players. You guys are just too deep, and your game is just more physical.
I mean, for him, it's probably...
Yeah, it makes it different.
Yeah.
On the college standpoint, it's like, we really don't even care. We just want to go out there and play. Like, if you're playing, we're going to support you, but it's always the next man up mentality. Like, if one goes down and you think that, I'm not going to play, and you go on the field and you try to play, yeah, you're going to get put on your back real quick. That's all it is.
Oh, man. Thank you guys so much for being on the show, man. In December, I want to do a game night, and we'll give Tata a controller, and we'll just beat up on her.
You know what?
We got to give her the best team.
Hold on. I won't lie to you. She's a gamer, though. She's a black nerd. She's a blur. We're all blurs.
Only, like, if it has a storyline. If it's interesting.
What's it called? The RPG
game. If it's
game.
easy buttons to press to fight, I'm really good. I'm really fast with my hands. I don't care. There's a system to this, okay? People think, you just press any button. So what? Okay? But I'm changing up the order because I know it's different stuff. It's up, left, down, this, R, L, L2. You know what I'm saying? So I messed it up. You understand? Can't beat me. Can be. No, I had this weird question. That's why I was smiling to myself. I know it's the end of the interview. No, hit it. So I've been to a few games, okay, Alouette games and stuff like that, and I'm always laughing in the stands when I hear the name called out, because it's a lot of players who are not Quebecois, right? And just hearing the names, I'm always confused because I'm always looking at the list of players and I'm hearing the names and I'm like, where am I? And I'm like, okay, where is it? But anyway, that was just my thing. Sorry. I do go to football, just to say I watch Alouette games.
Listen, I haven't been to a game in a long time, but now we know Jamar.
There's a lot of rah-rah. Like, I like it.
Who do I go to? I go to you. I go to the man in the corner. I'm going to call. He's smiling. He's like, okay.
But you got to get there early. You got to leave early. You know me and my anxiety.
I've partied with NBA players. I've never partied with top tier football players. We need to do something. I need to hang. See, he's been hanging. I see him at events real quick.
Quiet. That's why he's so quiet.
A little energy on him, Joe Black. I see him at events all the time. We have the same Haitian amigos. You know what I mean? Tata, I'm on the precipice of the Haitian cabal.
I can just picture them with the little sombreros and the little pointy boots.
This dude never talks. When he called me, I didn't even know it was him. They called me and say, listen, Waves, so-and-so is going to call you. He's representing a player from the CFL. He's from Jersey. You want to get involved in the community. I said, yeah, I got it. Me and Tata, we could link him up with the right people. I didn't even know it was Silent Bob. He never talks. He's been to 80 billion brunches I've hosted. The guy's super cool. In the corner, relaxed. These are the type of people me and Vita like. He don't need to be in the mix. He don't need to be in the front of the light. This is the guy you want managing your money.
Oh, yeah.
He's cool. I didn't hear him talk till I was on the phone with him, and I still didn't know it was him. But, man, let me tell you guys something, man. Thank you so much for you guys' time. No football players, man. We've done everybody now on the show now. We've done the top tier football.
All we need to do is we did Sidekick already.
Yeah, we did a meet them already. Yeah, we need to get like a tennis player.
We need like a pet, someone who does like pet Reiki.
Yeah.
You know when I lost my cat, I did pet Reiki.
You had animals?
I had a cat.
I don't know why anybody would trust you with a pet.
I can't mess with cats.
I only had dogs. Listen, no, I only had dogs. So when I had her, I raised her as a dog, right?
What?
Because I never had a cat before. So she could sit, contact, everything. She was a G.
Real quick before you go, I know Tato will like this. What was your first purchase when you got to the NFL? And what is going to be your first purchase in the NFL? Because
we talked about this.
Because I'm a little closer to Dame through Marco.
Wait.
So I know, and then we have the best friend in the corner with the dreads who's going to be organizing. That's your tie-tie. I'm closer to you, Dame, so I know whatever you do, me and Vito will be able to enjoy a little bit of that as well. House in Florida. We're going to St. Lucia. We're going to What did Lorena go again? Turks and Caicos? I'm a little closer to you, so whatever you do, I know I could partake. Jamar, we're building. But what was your first big purchase, and what are you looking to do, Dame, before we close out here?
Big purchase.
See, he bought so much things.
I didn't.
He can't remember.
I didn't really buy anything. I just.
Well, your mom's a paralegal for the U.S. Attorney. You was already good.
Sort of, kind of. Yeah, I didn't really. I came home and all my boys, I just took them out to eat. Got a hotel room for them. You know, I just spent time with them. Funny story. So, y'all know Tahir Whitehead? You ever heard of Tahir Whitehead? The linebacker. So, we got Super Bowl tickets at the end of the season. And he's like, he really wanted them bad, so he paid me like $10,000 cash, like just dropped it on the table. And it's crazy. I was on the way to the airport. I just put all the money in my book bag, went to the airport. I already know, like when they went through the thing, everybody was looking at me and everything. But so as soon as I got home, I called up my boys. We went to New York City, got like a hotel room like in Times Square, like 40th floor type, and we just all night, like we just.
Y'all went
in. For like 4 days. We was partying for like 4 days.
For like what? How many days?
4 days.
Like 4 days.
Is it? You see how there's levels to things, right?
Hey, listen. Excuse me. With the Party Central. She like been there, done that. 4 days. Okay, I give you that.
4 days is crazy. These guys are lucky enough to get one night. You're doing 4 days. Dame, I'm with you. Me and Marco's with you. The Dread Man's with you as well. The bestie on the low.
Don't look at no one. Think about yourself. Think about yourself. Your own, no influences.
What I'm gonna do with my first check? Well, shit. First, I'm gonna celebrate with my guys.
Hey, I just said, you see.
And then after
they conned you.
Nah, they really didn't. But and then after, like, because I told you I went to my dad's country last year.
Yeah.
Like I wanna build something over there. Like I want to build a house or something. And then after, I keep on going in my career, like. Build something for the community over there too.
Awesome.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Community builders.
Weezy coerced you. He said, you see me and the band them. So what are you going to do when you first go? When you going to put your first purchase? You remember me and the man them and the next man them? He's like, oh yeah, celebrate with my boys. Yeah. Great one.
Tata knows I'm not like that. I wait for the invitations, man. I don't incite the invitations. But I want to thank you, brothers, for being here. And I appreciate all the work you guys have done in the community, that you guys are going to do in the community, man. I keep doing it because y'all sport is hard as hell. I don't know how y'all do it. Jamar, Dame, it's been a pleasure. Morning Detour. It's the mighty CKT 90.3 FM. Keep it live. We still got some more fire.